Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. And happy Monday. It's Monday. I ate my weight in tacos yesterday, so I'm about as swollen as a person can be. See if my wedding rings will fit today. So I was reading messages and I got this message from a guy that I went to high school with. We were never like close friends. He was in a different group of kids than I was, but we were always friendly. We would end up at the same parties together sometimes. He was cool. Anyway, he sends me a letter and says, you really struck a chord with one of your coffee talks last week, and he references the one about living with people who are emotionally unstable, and he says, you're doing amazing things. I'm really proud of you, and he says the words, you've really changed. And I thought, yes, I have. I'm like a butterfly at this point. I've gone through like a complete transformation from what people who knew me then and are familiar with me now. It's totally different. But the words "you've changed" to me are so interesting because often people say them with the best intentions, like, gosh, you've changed so much since high school. But I also had somebody say those words to me as I was ending a friendship. You've changed. Translation, you no longer want to enable me. You no longer buy my excuses. You no longer tolerate my bullshit. You've changed. And I go, yep, check, check, check. You're right. I've changed. I have changed how many lies I'm willing to accept. I have changed the amount of crap I am willing to swallow. I have changed the amount of times I will let you use me, step on me, ignore me, make me feel unimportant, hurt me. So you're right. I have changed. When people say you've changed like it's a bad thing because you've set boundaries for your own life, that to me is the fun. I go, and amen. I've changed. Aren't you happy for me? It's easy if you turn it around on them. When someone says you've changed because you'll no longer allow them to step all over you, say to them, aren't you so proud of me that I've learned to set boundaries, that I will no longer allow anybody to make me second fiddle. I will no longer accept relationships and friendships in my life that are one way. I won't be a coat hanger for everybody else's crap. Aren't you proud of me that I've set the boundaries where I am forcing you to take ownership of your part of this friendship? And watch them go, right, right. So when someone says to you, you've changed, take it as a compliment because it means that you've gotten to a point where you realize that the only relationships you truly want to have in your life are ones that are fulfilling, with people who pour into you so you can pour back into them. Think of a relationship like 2 glasses of water or wine or coffee, depending on your mood. Okay? Where you're constantly doing this, right? If one person is constantly doing this, eventually this is going to be empty and this is going to be overflowing. Where's the balance? Where's the health? Where's anything good in that? There isn't any. In any relationship, you have to constantly be pouring into each other and trying to find good balance. Now, sometimes somebody will need the other one more and we'll pour a little extra, right? For our homies. Pour a little extra for our homies, right? But then this person needs something and this person goes, oh, let me pour back into you. See, that's how it works, right? But when you pour into someone and you deplete all of your reserve, okay? So now you're empty and you're in need, but you don't have anything left for yourself, and they don't pour back into you, you just sit there empty. That is what that gives you. So when someone says you've changed, feel very, very good about the fact that you have not only identified the issues in your relationship, which is half the battle. Identifying them and acknowledging them. Because we never, remember, we talked about this a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Most people don't want the truth, because once you acknowledge the truth, you have to act on it. And a lot of people just want to stay in their small box, their comfort zone. They don't want the truth because they don't want to have to actually act. And that I totally get. But once you acknowledge what the issues are in your relationship or friendship, and you decide to act on them and create and set boundaries, and that person's like, you've changed. Yes, because I will no longer allow you to treat me like a doormat. So you're right, I have changed. And thank you for noticing. See how that goes? Thank you so much for noticing. All right, it's Monday. We all have great things to do. I love you so much. Have a great day.